Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Tan. I'm a drag king artist that do things, and I react to Stray Kids music videos pretty much exclusively. More content coming soon, he says every time. Probably. Stick around. So, I have good news and I have news. The good news is that I'm reacting to Stray Kids Hollow and I'm really excited. The news is that they're doing construction outside on my street. I can't do anything about it. There's gonna be a lot of noise, and I'm sorry. I can't. Believe me, it's driving me crazy. I already watched their performance one time, and I've seen the teasers. So I'm not going into this completely blind, but obviously I want to react to the video, and I also don't know the lyrics at all. And the performance that I watched from the tour was not the whole thing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to find, actually last time I got yelled at for using lyric videos. Yeah, I'm gonna listen to the song, I'm gonna read the Genius lyrics, and then I'm gonna watch the music video. Also because I don't think their Japanese songs have any lyrics on it. So Genius, Stray Kids. Okay, we're ready. I have a split screen happening. It's kind of hard to read the lyrics, but I figured it out. So let's go. Let's listen to Hollow. Yes. Cool. I love a bit of grunge on the... Nice. Kind of similar to Giant with Not Satisfied. Yes. Gorgeous. I mean, the line attribution is still completely wrong, you guys. That was Jisung, that was not Ian. Oh, they don't give it to you. I love it though. Oh, the vocals though. I love the club vibes. It's a very interesting mixture of genres. Okay, I want to talk about it. I have a lot of thoughts. First of all, the song sounded a little compressed. I don't know if it's my headphones or the YouTube-ness of it all. It sounded a little flat, so I'm not gonna assume it's the mixing. I'm gonna assume it was my internet connection or something. I have a lot of thoughts. I love the which don't quote me on that. Literally, but like the part where Chan's like kind of sings like jazzy, like just like kind of. Oh, they stopped construction. It's Power Stray Kids. But yeah, I wanted that. I really liked that, but it felt like almost like it started going somewhere and then it didn't go there. I would love if they had like followed that more. I'm like, do more weird things, do more jazz, always, 100%. I know they're like, we want to have music theory, but we also want it to be like understandable, listenable pop music. So I respect it. But me personally, I would have loved even more of that. But that said. I love the genre mixing. I love the chorus. You guys don't understand. I love like a big wordy mouthful of a chorus. Like, I love that they did that, and then they give you the hello, hello, hello. Yeah. Like I said, if they just had like some kind of like jazzy interlude somewhere, I would have loved it. But I just love seeing them get into like more genre experimentation. I love that it was like there's a very J-pop vibe to it with like all the piano. But then there was like the chorus or the post-chorus, the hollow refrain is very like club vibe, which is a really, really fun mixture. I don't know. So yes. And then lyrically, I feel like it's very relatable. They're very like it's the feeling of I keep pushing myself, but what am I pushing myself for? Like, I don't really know what I'm doing. I just want to, like, stop feeling like this, which is, like, I feel like everyone understands that feeling. I liked the wordplay with, lately I've been feeling a little more flat than sharp, which is literally like a, musical reference of, like, technically flats and sharps are like the same thing. It just depends on the perspective. An E flat would be a D sharp. I'm gonna fact check this because I'm still learning music theory, but I'm pretty sure. Stacking up a career I built with pride. Hall of Fame is still far away. That shining star. I love the shining star. I don't know. In here it's written in English. I don't know if he said it in English, but shining star is a you're a shining star, no matter who you are. Earth, Wind, and Fire reference. Love Earth, Wind, and Fire. I should go check let me just check the original lyrics and see if that was in English or because why would they write shine with the apostrophe if it wasn't in English? Yeah, shining star. Love that. I love. Calm down, Tan. My two favorite groups of all time are Stray Kids and Earth, Wind, and Fire. So seeing like I'm like Earth, Wind, and Fire and Stray Kids crumbs, like, and then of course a Hall of Fame reference makes sense. It's like they have this goal, but it's like somehow their achievements aren't taking them there, and it's kind of interesting because it's like the Hall of Fame is like I think you have to be like in the business for like 50 years or something to get into the Hall of Fame. So it makes sense that they're like, you know, we have to motivate ourselves for 50 years to get into the Hall of Fame. I don't know if it's, hold on, Hall of Fame, I think it's 50 years. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 25 years. Yeah, 50 would be ridiculous. That makes sense. 25 years. You have to be an artist for 25 years. And they're, like, they've made it so far in K-pop years, like, 7 years is a big deal, but it's also still, it's like maybe 30% of the way there. So, y'all have a ways to go, and I guess it's kind of like, you could fall down it sometimes and be like, how do I motivate myself to keep going for that long if that's my goal? How do I keep this momentum going for almost 20 more years? It's got to be really daunting to think about. So that's kind of like how I imagine it. And then, is it love that I need no matter where I am and I end up feeling lonely? Yeah, it's that I just don't know what to do. How do I change? I love the bridge. I think the bridge is maybe my favorite part. I love a good bridge, and they delivered. Stray Kids always delivers on the bridge, so. And then, yeah, I think that's kind of it. That's all my initial remarks, which is great because I've now been recording for like almost 20 minutes. We did have technical difficulties, but let's get into it. Let's go watch the fucking music video. I'm so excited. So we're gonna watch it. I'm gonna have a fun time. Let's go. Oh shit. Oh shit. Well, this is not what I was expecting. It's like a whole... Wow. Is it like, oh, what's happening? No, not the fucking... Bye. I love it though. Oh my god. This, as someone who grew up on that song, love it. Oh shit. We're going upside down. We have a trophy. It does feel like it transitions directly from Giant with the styling. Gorgeous. Yeah, they're like marionettes. Wow, look at everything we did. It's so shiny. And someone's welcoming them? Yeah. I love it. I love them so much, you guys. Don't make him cry. Yes. I love the like heartbeat. And it's like it's fluttering away. Wow. It's making me think of Blind Spot. They have the bucket, like the bucket list. But they're kind of like looking at normal human memories, not human, but like S-Class. So it's like they're trying to fill their buckets, but they're just not staying or... Whoa. 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 It's like they want the biggest shiny, and then they fall. Love Chris Center. Gorgeous outfit. Gorgeous outfit. All these outfits. Yeah. It's very giving me Blind Spot vibes. Of like, you don't see what happens behind the scenes. Felix. What do you find? Ah! Oh. Oh, we broke the fourth wall. Okay, and then we went right into MX. Oh my gosh. Why was it on autoplay? Oh my lord. Yeah, the second that Lino like reached into Han's chest and was like, yep, I'm done. I can't. This, I don't like even know if I can say anything. It's like a 10 out of 10 art piece, masterpiece, and I love that they can get to make art like this. I don't love that they felt like this, but It sucks. I just like the whole. I mean, like, I know. And I wonder, like, if this is even like we did this thing that like no one gets to do. For example, um, like do a fuck me. Bye. I'm done. I'm done. I'm done. Guys. Ah. Right. All right. I'm back. Oh, I got caught up in my feels. So, okay, so this is where my brain went. So, last year they were in LA and they were here for like literally, I don't even know if they were here for like 24 hours. They came, they filmed for, was it the Billboard American Music Awards? It was this one. And they did a tribute to NSYNC. Bye bye bye. And like, it's just the reference seems very intentional. Especially there was a scene where they look like they're literally like the exact same starting position as the Bye 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 performance, and I don't know that that is like what this is, and like the whole song and everything is about. I think there's like probably a lot of influences in this, but it did kind of like shock me that they were only here for like one day and they didn't even do press, and they just like went back to like doing their world tour or whatever they're doing at the time. I think it was a world tour, and it's very like maybe they felt like we have to take every opportunity to like prove ourselves and like get all these accolades, and then they realize at the end of the day, again, this is me totally 100% assuming and projecting, and like so like completely feel free to disregard this if you think differently, or like I'm not trying to make assumptions about, but like they did make this, so it kind of feels like they could have been saying, why are we pushing ourselves this much that we have to go do a performance on the other side of the world, and um and maybe not even enjoy it, not even get to, you know, it's like it's literally like we're puppets, like we're just being put on stage to perform, and then we have to. I could see that. I could see that, and it feels like the reference is intentional. And then like everything here is like it's very clearly they're on like a catwalk on like a set, like, and when it started I was like, is he a puppet or are these like wires that an actor would wear to like jump this way or the other way? And it's, oh, this fucking final image. So clearly it's I think it's like both, as in it is there, it's like they're puppets, but it's also supposed to look like a wire. And the thing about being on a wire is that you are actually safe. They're there to keep you safe when you are performing something dangerous. And this final image is let's see, where is it? Oh, I think it's back a little. Not the final image, but it's so Hyunjin's climbing, he's on his wires and he's climbing. What it's like, the perspective keeps shifting, so it's like, is he climbing up a ladder or is he just climbing horizontally? And they pull out and it's like he's just climbing like this tiny ramp, like maybe like 6 feet off the ground, you know, a totally safe distance, but he's climbing it like it is the hardest thing in the world, and then he falls, but he's wearing wires and it's like this tiny distance, so it's almost like this feeling of like I'm pushing myself, or I'm making this so hard and like I just don't have to, or yeah, and it's all kind of fake anyway. Like, is it even performative? Like, is the struggle performative? You know what I mean? Like, what is even the real struggle? Like, they're literally here showing you this is how much we're struggling, but it's still a performance. All they can do. I felt this recently when I was writing a poem, And I was like, this is the best way I know how to express myself, but at the end of the day, it's something that is going to be interpreted according to how the other person feels or views it, and I have no control over that. It's this weird thing where like art becomes this medium of expressing ourselves, but it also becomes artifice. And it's like, this is something for you to enjoy, this moment that felt terrible to me. And then I perform it, and then it's just so, it can feel like that. It can feel weird. It can feel hollow. And so I think there's layers on layers on layers on layers of like, everything is a stage. This is like, they're on a road into a stage, and it's like, the road only leads to like a sound stage. Like, it's almost like they have this moment where they're like walking by all these windows and they see people like enjoying their lives. There's like a family celebrating, and they're like looking in on this world, whereas their road only goes to more like fakeness or performance, and they can never really, now that they're on like this world stage, like they can't ever like come back around. They can't like undo, they can't like unopen Pandora's box. That's what I'm getting from this. I mean, like, I could talk forever like about what the shinies meant, like chasing goals, but then like Lino takes one from Han's chest, and it's like, is that something he was chasing? Then Han's wandering around like heartless. Oh, these costumes, I'm going insane. I love Chris's big floofy coat. It's with the like the is it like tulle or just like this beautiful flowy fabric? And then also my other like gay gas moment was like Lino in this like brown outfit is just so gorgeous. Felix looks like an angel. And I want to know, Felix knows something, you guys. Like at the end, he like looks, he finds all these little shinies. Like they leave. Okay, let's see what happened. They run out of the curtain. Oh shit! I went to, oh, whatever. They run out of the curtain and back onto the set, and so they're like performing behind the set. They go onto the set, and on the set they're like going through all these struggles. But they run back out there, and then Felix stops, and he comes back, and he grabs the like shinies. I don't know what else to call them. He grabs the shinies, and then he looks up at the camera, and it immediately reminded me, because I like saw a clip from it recently. The teaser that they did for 8, where this girl like opens the album, and Felix is inside, and he looks up and he goes like this. So I'm just like, I knew they weren't gonna take it. They weren't gonna explain. But Stray Kids keeps like sprinkling lore on things and then like not satisfying us. So I'm really curious, but overall, I just think this was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It's a great song, and I'm so excited for this album. Tune in like 2 weeks when I have the album reaction up, and tell me your thoughts. Tell me like what's the like stay understanding of this music video? What's the lore? If I'm missing anything, who is your favorite? Like, who has your favorite like acting in the music video? I think they all killed it, but I feel like the solo scenes are like, that stood out to me were Felix and Ian. Oh, Hyunjin, of course. Han too, but like Han wasn't like looking at the camera. Han was just like dead. So, but that impacted me emotionally. Yeah, let me know, and thank you for watching, and bye.